Today we have invited two incredible women to join with us to share their stories of empowerment and what drives them to create change. Please welcome wellness advocate Deb Boutsitas and Manuela Whitford, CEO of our charity partner Friends with Dignity. Today is International Women's Day, where we celebrate how far women have come in the dōTERRA community, our struggle for equality, peace and development. Most importantly, this is an opportunity for us to celebrate our achievements together and unite for meaningful change that is still to come.
Hello everyone, Janice Lee Fu here. It's a pleasure to introduce Deb. Deb started her career in sales in insurance and banking, leading large teams. At the peak of Deb's professional career, she encountered change, where she built resilience and tenacity as a leader, which led her to pivot and cross paths with dōTERRA. Deb built an instant strong connection with our oils, and dōTERRA has since put her on a positive path. Deb, every woman plays a significant role in their own community. Tell me what inspired you to become a female leader with dōTERRA.
Thanks, Janice. Every woman is a leader, whether she knows it or not. She's usually the financial controller, the CEO, and if she's got children, she's probably the HR manager as well, with negotiating with the little ones. One of my superpowers is on the Clifton strength, I'm a maximizer, so I can see the strengths in other women and help them to develop those. It's about helping people help themselves, and that's my mantra for life in general. So when I see that and I want to help these people, it's just planting that seed and getting them to fly.
I'm delighted to welcome Manuela, CEO and founder of our charity partner, Friends with Dignity. Manuela is a passionate domestic violence advocate, having started Friends with Dignity following her experiences working in correctional services. Here, she witnessed a gap in the support available for people impacted by family and domestic violence, and has since dedicated her career to ensuring everyone's right to feel safe and secure. Manuela, tell me what inspired you to start Friends with Dignity?
Thanks, Caro. Well, I guess it's recognising that I was working in the correctional facilities and recognising that gap and women coming back to corrections seeking respite and a form of safety. And I look at the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and really the basic rights of feeling safe and having shelter is, two important basic rights. And I guess just trying to build a support network for them and stopping that cycle and breaking that cycle of domestic violence, because basically being in the corrections facility seeking respite, they were still going back to what they knew. So really it was a matter of looking at what was it that was causing them to come back, and it was material stuff, lack of resources. So I sort of reflected on that, did a bit of research and recognised as one person, I had a lot of stuff, and it was really just putting that stuff to people that needed it and really just avoiding landfill.
The dōTERRA Healing Hands Foundation is committed to mobilising our community to help make positive social change. We know how great it feels when we're able to make a difference in someone's life. So Manuela, can you share with me an experience that drove you to go above and beyond to help someone around you feel supported?
So Caro, as a mum, a wife, a nurse, and now CEO and leader, I guess it's really just being that example and just doing what you can do and just feel, follow your passion. And I guess it's just getting people to relate to that and join you on that pathway, and really just collaborate with as many people as you can, and really just network and I guess people that share your values and your vision and your mission will join you in that race to make a change.
Deb, share a story where you have helped someone within your community to feel supported.
I'm going to use an example that's really simple, and the reason I'm going to talk about this is because anyone can do this. I was in the supermarket one day and I was observing the lady that was serving the customer in front of me, and the conversation that she was engaged in with the older person that she was serving. And when I got to her, I said to her, "You're really special that interaction that you've just had with that person was really magic. And she looked at me and she said, I don't feel like I have any value. And it broke my heart. And I said to her, the conversation you've just had with that person may be the only conversation they have today. It may be the only face-to-face conversation they have all week. So don't undervalue the impact that you're having by making that person feel special. And she looked at me and she said, I hadn't even thought about it like that. So I felt good that I had done that, but she felt good because I had pointed out to her that she had value.
We want our dōTERRA community to understand that it's okay if your life isn't always in order or things don't go to plan. Deb, how do you personally break down the barriers of work-life balance to ensure you take care of yourself?
Janice, this is not something that came naturally to me at all. In fact, I was quite the opposite. I was really poor in my work-life balance and my self-care. So when I was diagnosed really quickly with the chronic illness, I had to get that in order. So now I come first. I actually schedule in my diary nap time every day. I have a nana nap at 1 o'clock every day. And my friends all know that. Don't call me at 1. Don't schedule a meeting with me at 1 o'clock. Even my dōTERRA account manager knows that. So it's been a real work in progress and it's something I'm still working on. But when we decide that we are the most important person in our world, then we've got more that we can share with others.
Manuela, with running a national charity and inspiring hundreds of volunteers across the country to walk alongside you, how do you find balance between your work and your life?
Good question. It's really, I think my dad taught me that, if you do something that you enjoy, it's not work. It's really a passion that you follow, and really I live through that passion and what I love to do, and that's helping people. And if people join me on that, it's great. And I just love having built my network of friends, and really, I can call them family now, that have joined me in this activity of supporting the community around me. And I guess what really helps me is that self-care, looking after myself first, because if I'm not good, I can't look after somebody else. I love some gym, walking, cycling, gardening, just the outdoors, and being with my family.
Thank you for joining us today, and we want to say thank you for Deb and Manuela for coming in and sharing their personal stories, particularly as they drive change and empowerment with female leaders in our community. It's heartwarming to hear that leaders within our dōTERRA community, as well as our charity partners, have the same connection with community, other people, influence on themselves, influence on others as leaders, and also giving back. The kindness that both ladies have shared with us today signifies the generosity we share as a dōTERRA community.